gosh, live on Saturday afternoon. It's Britt and Kay. Boop, 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 boop. Britt's on vocal rest, so Britt will be TLDRing all of the responses. I'm over here migraining. I can't find the volume button. Where? Oh, I found it. It was great. I've got 7 badges, 96 Pokedex. Time is, I'm assuming that's 27 hours and 21 minutes. I have to cover it because it has like my other nickname on there, and I'm not sharing that nickname with the people of the internet. So we were trying out Pokemon because why not? Yes, you do. Britt knows it. We load in the game. Ugh. All right, how do load things?
Rest all day. So
That's
this is
not
how
it.
I've been communicating with people. Doesn't work so well with my dog.
I was not expecting any of this.
Oh shit. Just the very first few minutes of the live and I immediately swear. It's fine.
Are we family friendly?
No.
I was about to say.
I was gonna say we both write very spicy books.
I don't know the names of half of these Pokemon, except for the ones that I know. Because I gave some of them nicknames. And I'm like, I don't know. What are you?
So yeah, I don't do nicknames anymore. I haven't done nicknames in years.
I don't know if you can see it very well.
I see Mewtwo. I know that one.
There's Mewtwo and Darkrai. There's whatever the heck that guy is. Zebstrike. I think that one's Sock. It's either Sock or Throw. I think Throw is the red one, so this must be Sock. And then Vanillite?
Throw is the red one. You are correct.
Yay! I only know because I have the Pokemon card. I'm going to start knowing Pokemon only because of the Pokemon cards. It's going to be funny. Hello, hello. How do go not on...
Okay. Let's throw Galvantula out. Okay, so funny story about Galvantula.
Ooh, I like funny stories.
So before I jumped back into white to finish, right? I decided to go in and just play like a tiny bit of Shield, right? And it's just like a way of being like, see, this is what you get when you finish all the Pokemon generations you haven't finished yet, right? Because for some reason I just never finished. Well, Gen 5, I remember why I didn't finish Gen 5. Because I can't get Gyarados.
That makes sense.
I just really love Gyarados. Okay.
Did I show you my Gyarados card?
Which one do you have?
I have a Gyarados card. Well, my brother had one. And then we traded because, it's called Pokemon trading cards. So he's in my generation whatever binder.
It's generation 1.
He's Gen 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha! Gen 1 binder. Do.
Actually, I might only have 2 anymore.
It seemed very fitting that I put it in a Trapper Keeper.
From the 90s.
Hey!
I have 2. I have the original one. There's the original card. And it's hollow. And then I have Dark Gyarados, which is from the Team Rocket packs. That's also hollow. Oh, you have the Gym Leader one.
Yeah.
I thought I had the Gym Leader one, but clearly I do not. Because I
Sad.
Took them both out. So clearly don't have the gym leader one.
Of course. You have to have Magikarp.
Of course. I have all original 151 in here.
So, Ocean, I kind of hyperfixated a little too hard in 2 cards, and so now here we are.
And yes, technically they are trending again to an extent, only it's just people trying to get, rich people trying to get richer.
Right? I am over here trying to catch them all in card form, and it's been so much fun.
There's a part of me that wants to do that too, but I don't know I don't even know what Generation 5 is.
Generation 5 is black and white. It's my home. It's low. Which ironically is also the one
right now.
It's also the one that I have the most cards for, I think, besides Generation 1. So that's funny. Because I've started to sort it before I put it in the binder. Also, I'm not wearing headphones, so please tell me if you can hear yourself.
No.
Good.
Well, that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, but hey, you know what?
Headphones
it is. Wait. Well, I've literally just been Googling these Pokemon because I'm like, I don't know what these Pokemon are.
What was I? Oh, right.
I should maybe revive Zekrom is what I should do. I'm so sorry. This is riveting content.
What the heck? Oh.
Please outspeed. You're probably not gonna, but please outspeed. Nope, you didn't outspeed. Oh, and you have Surf. That sucks.
Splish splashing.
I can't lose.
So versed in Pokemon. I know all the things.
I know all the things about Generations 1 and 2.
Because when I was sorting through the cards to fit their Pokemon in their proper generation stack, I was like, oh, I don't know this one. What's this? Oh, what's this one? Oh, what's this one? Oh, what's this one? Yeah, no, that's so stupid. These are not valuable by any means. They're valuable to me. I don't have any of the super expensive ones. So yeah. Maybe I'm thinking.
I don't know if I do or not. I just know mine are from the actual 90s, not like the re-releases of the 90s cards.
You've got base set.
Me do.
I am slowly, because I've been watching Pokemon YouTubers, the card collector ones.
I've been watching the game ones. It's so funny that we both started hyperfixating on that on YouTube.
It is so funny.
That's why I'm playing the games again now.
That's what started this whole thing. Is I found one guy and he's really cool, and then he got this massive binder, and I was like, that is so wild. And then he's over here doing challenges to complete all the national dex generation things. So the thing that I'm doing, but YouTube it, right? There's challenges and all that fun stuff. So
yeah,
it has been great. I think
seriously,
I think I was playing white more.
Clearly.
So this one should have Zorua in the team. Should. How to avoid scalpers? Personally, I have been, this is kind of funny, and I have a chance to be able to do this. There are card shops around me, and I haven't been to them yet. Except for the comic store, but that doesn't count because I go there for many reasons. I really like them, but they were recently bought, so I'm hoping it's okay. So far, it's not been bad. But I have not gone to a card show, which ironically, there was one last weekend, there was one this weekend, and then there's one the weekend, not next, but the one after that in the area-ish. So I was like, oh, that's fun. I don't know if I'll actually go. Because the way that I've got it set up in my head, my hard limits are I cannot spend more than $10 on one single card. And the packs have to be reasonable. I'm not going to spend $20 on one little pack to open it up. No. So we've lucked out, actually. I got some Japanese language and a Korean language one over at FYE, and there was like a little Japanese shop in the mall. All legit, by the way. I double checked. So that is also like a good way to do it, is just buy it like that. So, but I've also like most of my stuff came from Half Price Books or Movie Trading Company, because they have like these mystery like bundles of random Pokemon cards. Half Price Books shopped there, so it's like instead of getting like 100 now, you get like 50, and it's like $10. So it's like Movie Trading Company, you get like 100-ish, maybe a little more, for $8, and they had a sale going on, whereas buy one get one free, and they counted towards that. So it's just in my head, I have limits of what I want to get and what I don't want to get. So there's no Zorua in this group either. That's weird.
I used to have this rule too about not spending a lot of money on a singular card, but then I did spend $8 on a singular card.
That's why I put the limit at 10, because some of the ones that I really like that are like full arts or like rares or something.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was literally to finish the original 151 and finally get my Alakazam.
Yeah.
Which then later I found it for 100. So I'm glad I spent the 8.
I traded for mine.
I wish I would have kept all my other cards. I got rid of them at one point. These neighbor kids, well, they're not kids anymore, but our neighbors their adult children used to be not adult children. And they loved Pokemon. And so I gave all of my Pokemon stuff to them.
Oh, man.
And now I'm thinking, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Right?
But
I am like 99% sure, because ironically, I don't remember if I put this in like our group chat, but you know how Facebook has like the memories and you go through and stuff? I have a picture on there from like 12 years ago of me showing a lot of base set Pokemon cards and going, wow, look at all these duplicates. I'm pretty sure I gave all those cards to my brother and I just like traded them back. So it's kind of funny.
There we go. Okay, I'm officially at a point where I could save and quit the game. So I'm going to put this away now. And we're not going to touch it again until after the stream.
See, this group makes more sense.
I can't see it. It's too... Oh, there we go. Again, with you and nicknaming, I just don't nickname. I just don't.
I don't know why I nickname them. I don't do it anymore.
When I was a kid, I did. I remember... Well, there's only one Pokemon that I will still nickname to this day, and that is Charmander.
That makes sense.
I always nickname my Charmander Pyre, and that's in memory of my first Pokemon ever, who I was trying to trade to Silver, and the cable glitched out, and he got lost in the ether.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I was like 14, and I was devastated. I even contacted Nickelodeon, Nintendo. I contacted Nickelodeon, and they were like, what do you want from us?
It's like the people are like, hey, yeah, I bought this at another store. Can I return it? I'm like, you bought it at like a different type of store? Because no.
No, I contacted Nintendo, and they're like, yeah, sorry, there's no way to recover that. And I was like,
my baby.
My very first Pokemon ever.
Aww.
I think I just traded like some random like Rattata for it or something. Because I mean, again, I was just moving it to Silver, and I'd already completed the Pokedex in Blue. Aside from Mew, because I never did the Mew glitch in Blue. I did the Mew glitch in Red. So I never moved the Mew over to my Blue version.
Interesting.
Didn't have to glitch it out to get it in Brilliant Diamond. I just got Mew.
Fun.
Because I had a Let's Go Eevee save file. My nephew's going to freak out when he comes over next time, because last time he came over, all I had was Leaf Green and Let's Go Eevee. And now I have Brilliant Diamond, and Shield. And he can just up and get a Mew and a Jirachi.
Right?
In Brilliant Diamond.
I love it.
Because all he has to do is just create a save file. We already have a save file for Let's Go Eevee. Create a save file for Shield. And boom, he gets a Mew and a Jirachi. 2 mythical Pokemon. Before the 3rd gym. It's fine.
It's fine.
I had to do the trainer fly glitch to get Mew, and back when I was his age, I had to literally hack the game.
It's funny.
I don't have any shinies except for my red Gyarados.
No shinies. I think I've caught maybe 1 or 2.
I have the worst luck with shinies, and Kay knows my last encounter with a shiny.
Yeah.
I was devastated. I literally went into the Safari Zone for just shits and giggles in my Fire Red game. And the very first encounter I had was a shiny Nidoran male. And I was like, I want it! I did not get it. I was like, I want a shiny Nidoking.
They're really cool shiny. Ah, good. Pokemon Moon is in its container.
I'm not necessarily a I think it's very fitting that you have Pokemon Moon.
No, what the best part? I love Lunala so much. I have a pin.
I was thinking because the clocks are 12 hours different.
Oh yeah.
And you're a night person. I'm a morning person. So
that's why I'm not upset that my ex has the other one. Because I've got the one that I like. And I've got the steelbook. And I've got the case for the game that he has.
I have
just had the So go Leo. I got that card on the Pokemon app. Haha.
Nice.
No, wait, I wanted to get it. It's the Lunala one that I've got. Never mind.
So when I picked up Pokemon White again, I was about halfway through. And now I'm nearly finished. And I already finished Y because I was at the Pokemon League. Why did I stop playing? I was literally at the Pokemon League. And I was like, why didn't I just go in and beat him?
Right.
So I did. So Y's done. And so I just need to finish. My goal is to finish White today and then finish Sun sometime this next week. And then I can I'll allow myself to truly play Shield.
There you go.
But yeah, to be fair, I'm not much of a shiny hunter personally, because it's just, that's too time consuming.
I love shinies, but I don't think I've ever hunted for one. So
the only time I ever the only time I hunt for shinies, I almost said shunt for heinies. What? The only time I ever hunt for shinies is like during like a community day thing on Pokemon Go. Like that's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because then your likelihood of getting it is really high. So
yeah, I'm not much of a shiny hunter though. I would love to be that kind of person, but I do not have that kind of time to devote to a game.
Yeah, I mean I do, but also
I could make the time. Quite frankly, I could make the time, but I guess more or less my ADHD just doesn't. Because like I'll eventually go, I'm bored. Because I'm doing the same thing over and over again. So eventually it stops stimulating my brain.
Yeah.
And as soon as my brain's done being stimulated, I'm like, I'm done. I never want to do this ever again. So I think that's my issue with shiny hunting is my ADHD brain does not get stimulated enough.
That makes sense. I just like focus on that chance because you know me. I like a good gamble. That's why we're in this predicament. Which is also why I have limits. So
which is good to have when you gamble.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing. Yep. That was something my grandma taught me because my grandma loved to gamble. I mean, to be fair, her version of gambling was the slot machines. She was not like some high stakes poker player.
Yeah, I know. See, that would probably be what I would do too if I ever went to a casino, which I never will because I know better.
Well, but that's just it. Like, you can easily control yourself because all you have to do is be like, I have $20 and that's all I'm going to spend. And so once that is spent, I'm done.
See,
Well,
I don't trust myself enough to do that, so we just don't go.
Maybe trust yourself enough to say limit on Pokemon cards.
That's true, but that's also easy because I don't know. It's easier to do.
I don't know. But it was so funny because my grandma took me, because in Minnesota you can go gambling at 18 because they don't serve alcohol in casinos here. And so you can go gambling at 18 here. And so for my 18th birthday, my grandma took me to the Grand Casino, which is in Mille Lacs, Minnesota, and not far from where I grew up. And she was upset because I hit a jackpot. It was only like $360, but like to an 18-year-old in 2004,
you hit a jackpot.
That was a lot of money. And my grandma was like, and I was like, oh my God, Grandma, I just won. And she goes, what do you mean you just won? I go, I just won like $360. And she's like, damn it. And I go, why are you upset? And she goes, because I wanted you to lose. I needed you to learn a very valuable lesson about gambling today.
You learned the other lesson about gambling.
But the lesson I did learn was I walked away at that point. We were done. So I went and cashed out.
All your head.
My grandpa hit a genuine jackpot one time to the point that like they told us we had to leave. And they escorted us out of like I was like 10 or 11. And so I was at like this kid place thing that kids would go, like basically like a daycare. You can send kids when you're at the gambling place. And my sister was at the teenage version of that. And all of a sudden, all I know is my grandma's at the front being like, time for us to go. And I was like, I'm in the middle of playing with my new friends. And she's like, we have to leave. And so they escorted us out of the building. And Grandpa didn't get his money until we were inside the vehicle.
Dang.
Because they were so afraid that he would get like mugged or something in fucking Mille Lacs, Minnesota. Like, what?
You never know. You never know. That's wild.
I don't get it, but whatever. Just silly. But yeah, I don't gamble very often. I think the last time I went gambling was more than 10 years ago now, because it was when I went to go see Joel McHale.
Oh, okay.
At Mystic Lake Casino in Shakopee down here in the Twin Cities. My hair is just getting worse and worse. Whoa. I should have just put it back in a braid, but whatever.
Mine, you can't tell. It's too dark in the room. Ha 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 ha. As it should be.
I could turn the light off in here.
Join me. Join the dark side. Y'all want to see a fun misprint card?
Yeah. That's all it does.
It's not centered.
Oh.
So the yellow's supposed to go all the way around and it doesn't.
Got it. See, now, watch how much a difference it makes. That's it. I've got a window right here and a window right here. So there's a lot of light into this room.
Yeah, no, I've got my curtains open just enough, which is why you're also getting a glare when I hold something up.
I want to get. I have blackout shades because it'll be a lot easier to like light my videos, but that, and I don't have to have this blanket just hanging out over this window. so that the sun isn't just completely offensive during our streams. Or anytime I'm sitting here in the middle of the afternoon.
It's so funny though.
Ridiculous.
Oh.
How's your head?
I need it to stop hurting. I blame the weather. We just had like a bunch of storms and stuff. So
did we. We had storms yesterday, and apparently a tornado touchdown in Rochester.
that's wild. I don't think we had it that bad. I think it's just storms. Rain, storm, rain and storm, storm and rain.
We did have a pretty substantial storm yesterday here. Scared my cat half to death. My poor dog was at daycare for it. I'm sure he was fine. He was so distracted by his friends. He was so excited to go back to daycare.
He's like, yay, friends. At least he likes it.
When I drop him off at daycare, he's always like, bye, and then just leaves.
Yeah, it's still cloudy here, which is why I'm not like absolutely dying with the window open, but there's
clear skies as far as the eye can see, but that's pretty normal after a pretty nasty storm like we had.
I think it's supposed to be just cloudy all day.
I was freezing this morning because the AC was still on. So I came out to my living room after getting into my workout clothes, and I was like just shivering my butt off. But luckily when I work out, obviously I get warm. So I warmed up, and then after I had, showered and gotten dressed for the day, I was like, I'm still freezing. I'm like, and it's not like a fever kind of freezing. It's just I'm cold.
Yeah.
And so I put on my Wicked sweatshirt for a little while, and I was drinking out of my Wicked mug. And I was like, this is too Wicked even for me.
I need to send you the stuff that I got from the early release.
Yeah.
Your mugging keychains.
Yeah. So anyway, should we start our introductions?
Sure.
Hi, everyone. My name is Britt, and I don't have a voice. No, I am, as you can see here, a contemporary romance author. And I cannot speak for very long at a time before my throat goes, wait, cough real quick, actually. So this is going to be me today, or I can start writing my notes out. So yeah, I'm a contemporary romance author. Let me put this back in its holder so I can have my hands free. I hate this stand. I need to get a boom.
Yeah, you do. They're so nice.
They are so nice. Okay. But yeah, so I've released 2 books so far. I've released Deepwater, which is my debut novel. 2 love stories in one. An interesting take on fake dating, because 2 people are fake dating, but they don't fall in love with each other. They fall in love with other people. So there you go. And then Price Check on Love. Rivals to lovers, not to be mistaken with enemies to lovers. They are not trying to kill each other. They are just trying to, well, Jessica is mostly just trying to get Logan fired for the most part. And then she doesn't want him to get fired because, she loves him.
Spoiler alert.
It's a contemporary romance. What do you want from me? Anyway, yeah, so these are my 2 books that are out right now. This one's on KU, so this one's not, because I didn't want to do KU originally, and I just haven't removed the ebook from stuff to put it on KU, but eventually it'll go on KU. So anyway, that's me. But yeah, I'm overcoming a cold right now. So I do not have a voice because this cold decided to attack my throat like nobody's business. And I don't get colds very often. I don't get sick very often. So when I do, I don't know how to handle my life anymore because I don't get sick. And so I'm like, business as usual. I'll be fine in a couple of days, because that's usually how sicknesses go for me. Not this time. And that's because I've been business as usual. So that's me.
Yay.
This one's turning.
It's my turn. Hi, everybody. I'm Kay. I don't have anything published, so I have nothing to share yet.
That was really loud.
Yeah, that's because I raised it. I was like, ha ha ha. Actually, there we go. But yeah, so I am currently working on a many book series. We stopped numbering it because I stopped counting. But it's going to be a dark romance, dark fantasy, romance combination, hodgepodge of everything. And I'm currently world building it, which is fun and amazing, and we love it. It's a great time. I look miserable because I've got a migraine that hasn't left since yesterday.
We are such a winning team. Let me tell you, it's a great day for both of us.
Unlike Britt, though, I get these at least once a week. So, yeah. On the upside, by the time we're done streaming, I could take my prescription medicine again.
Hooray!
Yeah, because I'm limited to 2 within 24 hours, so I have to wait.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if it's worth just having a video out where I don't have a voice for it, or if I want to give it a couple of days.
Wait.
Try and film in a couple of days.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I have an idea. So you do a video, but it's like a silent film.
I was going to start a web series like that one time.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I filmed the first episode for it.
Mm-hmm.
Still on the internet. On a channel that I do not know how to access anymore anyway, so.
Yeah, I've got a few of those. I'm like, what was the login? Why didn't I write this down?
Yeah. Anyway. So also my hyperfixation right now is Pokemon again. So I'm trying to finish the versions that I never finished. Because in one of them I can't get Gyarados.
Mine is also Pokemon, but a different flavor of Pokemon.
I don't understand why our lives continue to just parallel each other every step of the freaking way. I think it's hilarious. Because like so you and I both ended up writing a series at the same time that started as a single book that just evolved at the same time. And then you and I both started watching like Pokemon YouTubers, me the game, you the cards. And then all of a sudden now I'm playing Pokemon games and you're playing Pokemon cards.
Mind you, we are not planning any of this. Like, I think I told you about the Pokemon cards after several days or something.
Yeah. And I had already started like getting back into because it was right after, maybe it was because Pokemon Day was a thing. I don't know. But it was right after Pokemon Day. And I found out on Pokemon Day that you could buy on the Switch Fire Red and Leaf Green. So I bought myself Leaf Green on the Switch and just obsessively, I have played through it twice. Then I bought Fire Red and never finished playing through that one because then I was like, you know what I should do? I should finish the games I never finished. So I went searching through the boxes that I haven't unpacked yet and found my old Pokemon versions. So here's Sun. White's in my 2DS. I already finished Y, which is just built into my 2DS because I bought the digital version. And as by the way, also, I am absolutely rewatching Pokemon as well. I am in Johto Journeys right now. I'm not going to go further than Johto because that's as far as I watched when I was a kid. When I was a teenager by the time Advance came out, but that was when I fell off. Not the games. The games I fell off during Generation 4 because I couldn't afford a DS in college. So I was a poor college kid and couldn't get a DS. I don't like monkeys. Oh, I don't like monkeys. They freak me out. I don't know if there's a phobia, but like I just do not like them. I stress out anytime we go into like the monkey spot, like a monkey room or whatever.
Oh well, then here you go.
There you go. Gorillas don't bother me. Like apes don't bother me, but monkeys do. It's very strange.
Fun fact: there are 3 monkeys in Gen 5 that I absolutely adore.
I have the gorilla Darmanitan.
It's a pan
Oh,
sage, pan
those.
pour, and pan
Sear.
thank you.
Yeah. Again, they don't look like monkeys though. You know what I mean? Like they don't.
No, they're like
They look like apes. You know, like almost like chimpanzees.
mm-hmm.
What bothers me are the monkeys. Like the season one
Like
of
the
Friends.
little
Yeah, like
guys.
capuchins. Like when Ross has his freaking monkey in Friends, I'm like, I do not want to watch these episodes. I just do not like monkeys. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, is there an actual monkey phobia? Because I'm curious.
Oh, 100%. There's a phobia for anything. You know, those 3 from Gen 5, I want all the cards for. Right now, I'm just collecting 1 of each Pokemon. And then, like, the Hisuian, the Galarian, and the Paldean versions count towards, like, different ones. That makes it. I don't know. Am I making sense? I don't feel like I am.
So it's called pithecophobia, and it's specifically the irrational fear of apes and monkeys. And it says, why monkeys? Many people fear them due to their human-like facial expressions, communicative bodies, and high intelligence. And I think that's what it is. I think I go into uncanny valley with monkeys. I think I go into the uncanny valley. I just don't like them. I just do not. Apes, apes like gorillas, orangutans, chimpanzees don't bother me. Do not bother me at all. Love them. I think gorillas are one of the most beautiful looking creatures on the face of this planet.
They are really pretty.
So beautiful. Monkeys, spider monkey, capuchin, keep them away. I don't like them. I just don't. It's so weird. Well, that's because we are apes, for the record. Technically, we are part of the great ape. Is that a genus? I can't remember.
I don't remember
where it is on like the animal kingdom spectrum, but we are technically great apes.
I don't remember.
Yeah. We're primates. And ever since I was a kid, I accidentally almost always say primate because of Pokemon.
Incorrect.
Incorrect, indeed.
Oh.
There's a whole Reddit post about it, which means I have a genuine fear of monkeys, apes, gorillas, orangutan, every single one. Monkeys are terrifying. This is a Reddit post.
Amazing.
They're strong and human-like and have ripped off human faces easily.
Strong monkey.
Those are chimps. Yeah. Chimps are mean. But I love chimps. Chimps are really cool.
That's why in any horror movie involving monkeys, they use a chimp.
Because they're friggin' vicious. And they can look vicious.
Right? Dude.
I would trust a gorilla long before I would trust a chimpanzee in the wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't trust either. But like, if you had to be like, you're going to have to either face a gorilla or a chimpanzee, I'd be like, a gorilla might hurt less. And a gorilla might not even attack. Who knows?
Right? Gorilla may just chill. Be like, sup. Be like, sup.
Yeah, gorilla might be like, you look cool. Just don't eat my shit. Just don't eat my food.
Like,
don't mate with my mates.
Who are you? Why are you here? What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house? I need to finish watching those.
I've seen the original because, you know, I said film.
I think I didn't watch the last sequel. What was it? Kingdom or War? It's either Kingdom of Apes or War of Apes. I don't remember. But I didn't get around to watching it, and I want to because they're really interesting. And I started because I bought the collection for the old movies.
Oh,
but I think I've only watched the first one.
Recent one, according to Wikipedia.
Which one?
Most recent in the rebooted series was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I need to rewatch them though because it's been so long and I remember very little. Very, very little.
Yeah. I also really love when they spoof it in Spaceballs at the very end of Spaceballs. Which, for the record, I cannot wait for the sequel to Spaceballs.
I really hope it's good.
It's going to be terrible, but that's going to be the whole point.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, if it is not campy and stupid, I'm going to be mad.
Oh my God. I cannot wait. But I mean, it's Mel Brooks. It's Mel Brooks again.
If they do not make fun of the new Star Wars movies, I will be upset with them.
If they don't call it The Search for More Money or Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2. Those are the only names I will accept.
They better go crazy with the merch. I need Spaceballs a t-shirt, Spaceballs Spaceballs a cap, Spaceballs ball,
Spaceballs the lunchbox.
Yes,
them in the actual movie. Your own personal flamethrower.
Whoosh.
He is. He's gonna play Yogurt again.
Yeah,
like in the first movie. They've already announced that. And Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement just for this movie.
I love it.
Well, he's never been fully retired. He's always done like voice work and stuff, but stuff that he could do easily and from home and not have to travel for.
Yeah.
And then he just liked his private life after his kids were all grown. He liked his private life.
So good true. For him. So valid. So valid.
That's something that I love. Glenn Close said it. Celebrity is death. Celebrity is the worst thing that can happen to an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Which I fully agree with. Celebrity is the worst thing that can happen to anybody in creative arts.
For real. Like, as soon as you become that public figure, you're down.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Because not only do you not have privacy, but like bad thing, you start to end up with the bad crowds and doing bad things, being a bad influence.
Yep.
So, anyway,
I have to sit I don't know how to sit in a chair.
I forgot Rod Sterling helped write Planet of the Apes.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
I forgot about that.
I need to rewatch those movies. Maybe I'll bring those on our vacation trip. Maybe. I don't know if I'm actually going to bring any movies or if we'll just I'll get a streaming service and then cancel it afterwards like I did with Disney again. They're expensive.
They are expensive. It's the only form of TV we have. Well, I don't think that was Britney Spears. I think what happened to her was completely out of her control. I don't think she made choices. I think her father made choices and ensured that she had a mental breakdown.
Yep.
I blame the men in her life more than I blame her for anything that went down to her 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I blame the men in her life because the men in her life, her ex-husband and her father specifically, very specifically, her father and her ex-husband, both shitty ass men.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I went to college with somebody who almost got hit in the face by Kevin Federline once.
That's wild.
He guest starred in an episode of One Tree Hill back in season 5. Yeah, I think it was season 5. And somebody I went to college with took a road trip out to Wilmington and got to be an extra in 2 episodes, one in season 4 and one in season 5, because they did it. She and her roommate did it twice. And the first one, you can actually see her. She's very heavily prominent in the graduation scene. She's sitting behind Bevan in the graduation scene. And I smile every time I see her. The second one, you don't actually see her. But at one point, Kevin Federline gets pushed back and his hand goes flinging back like this. And it nearly hit her in the face. He was like, turn around. He's like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's fine. And then they're like, don't talk to the cast, because the extras weren't allowed to actually talk to the cast. And he's like, dude, because apparently Kevin Federline's actually a pretty nice guy. He's like, dude, I talked to her first. Relax.
Be like, I started it.
I was just apologizing. But no, I mean, he wanted to be famous so bad that he married a successful pop star and broke her down. So, but yeah, I don't blame Britney Spears for what happened to her. But anyway, yeah. I didn't even load up her thing.
How dare you?
I know.
Wait. Funny. Spaceballs, the blowtorch. I really like this card. I know it's an item card, but it's so cool. It's shiny. I loaded it up. I can't read it at all, but I loaded it up. A small font. I know. I can't. I know. I have an idea.
You can enlarge it, you know.
There you go.
Why can I never find there? I found it.
I have it bookmarked now.
Because I thought I had it bookmarked, but for some reason I just okay, we're gonna try and bookmark it again. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, because I got tired of like loading up Google Docs and then getting blasted with the white screen and then loading a document that's in dark mode. So I just bookmark the ones that I go to frequently.
Okay. So how did our goals go last month? Kay, your goal was to finish. I don't know if I can read this very small print. Finish basic world building for 10 Kingdoms series and maybe start on Kingdoms of what's that one? Betrayal. And also totally for sure do the writing prompt. There. I enlarged mine for you too.
Yay, I can read.
How did yours go? How did your goals go?
So, we have not a name, but the last 2 kingdoms have been figured out essentially. Like we have the bone structure. Now we just got to flesh it out a little bit.
Hooray.
So, my main goal has been reached, and I started doing like little notes for the other ones, and I gave another group a name. I don't know if it's gonna stick or not, so we'll see, but they have a name now, and that was like one of the 3 that needed one. So I'm like, yes.
Hooray.
I was gonna do more last night, but I was dying, so
boo.
Yeah.
Punch your head in the face.
Please do.
It was very bad form for the record, but I'm sitting, so
I was about to say it seemed very
can't have a good punch while sitting.
No. I was about to say you can't because you gotta like do a little.
It all comes from the hips. All your power comes from directly your hips. If you want to throw a good punch, you gotta work the hips first, man. Gotta work your core. Oh, they changed the StreamYard logo.
Did they? Oh, they did. It's a duck.
It's always been a duck.
I meant like it's a different duck.
It is a different duck, but it's always been a duck.
Yeah. What's funny is because I can't see far away, so it's very blurry. That little S on the headphone looks like a money sign. Can you click on it and it does something? No.
It just moved.
It did just move. Did you do a thing? Is it because we said StreamYard and it was like, hello,
Ooh.
Hey.
I don't know why I did that. What happened? Okay,
welcome to my stream now.
I need to watch the first one again. I know you probably don't have to, but like I have not seen the first one since it came out.
Right? Like I haven't seen it in a hot minute.
I forgot that Emily Blunt was in it.
I vaguely remembered that, but all I remember is Anne Hathaway because I love Anne Hathaway.
I remembered too. Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep. That is all I remembered. And even when I watched Into the Woods, like the movie Into the Woods, and I was like, I never at one point went, she looks kind of familiar. Never once. And I was like, wait, Emily Blunt was in that? No. Yeah, she was like the other main character.
She was, yeah. She's the forgettable main character, I guess.
Whatever. Anyway, so my goal. Oh God.
We know the answer to this question. So Britt's goal was to finish the second draft of Hooking Up. Britt, how are we doing on the second draft?
I'm like 73% of the way done with it. God. Yeah, so Hooking Up ended up becoming a much bigger task than I thought it was going to end up being. Because when you rewrite the whole first act, well, when you rewrite the first act, not the entire thing, like obviously it stayed intact. I just updated what I needed to and changed what I needed to. Apparently that, I mean, I'm saying this facetiously for the most part, that somehow changes the entire book.
What?
I really did think that acts 2 and 3 would have gone a bit smoother because eventually you get to a point where they were no longer rivals anyway. But there were things I changed in Act 1 that I was like, okay, but now this doesn't work anymore because of how I set things up. So, and I ended up adding a whole bunch of things because there were times where I was like, and then like 2 weeks passed by and I was like, wait, we haven't even like resolved this problem. Did you just forget that they have a problem? Anyway, so I've also had to add chapters.
That was future use problem.
Clearly. This is why past Britt and future Britt can't be friends. I will say I appreciated myself when I was editing my most recent video because I kept screwing up and I was like, this one for sure. I promise future Britt. I promise editing Britt. This is the last one. Watch it not be. It's okay. It's okay. And I was like, and I screwed up. I was like, see, just cut that one out. It's fine. And I forgot that I had done that.
That's so funny.
So I went in to edit it and I went, just talking to myself. It's fine.
No, sometimes you gotta.
Leaving myself little messages from the past.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta. Oh, and obviously I did not start writing any drafts, so.
I mean, unfortunately, my goal is just going to stay the same.
Ironically, so is mine.
I mean, because it's not done. But I am almost done.
I know.
I am at that point. Do more basic world building.
We're just going to take out this other part, if I can. Can I see?
Because you don't think you're going to start it?
I don't think so, no.
That's fine.
Because there are 2 possibilities that are about to happen. Either I get that job and I'm going to be busy all of May, or I don't get that job and I'm going to be livid and angrily searching for another job. So,
God, I still cannot believe they have not talked to you about it yet.
Everybody else that I've talked to, so there's a GM who used to be like a coworker and then she got like promoted and she's been asking. I'm like, no, nothing yet. And she's like, oh my Lord. And then I've got a friend in corporate who I updated. I'm like, yeah, still nothing. And she's like, what? The convention for the GMs is this week. And I have been told that several people are going to yell at that group for me.
I love that for you.
Right. I have people in my defense. Ironically, because yesterday I was having a day yesterday. I don't know what it was, but the stars lined up for.
I had one of those recently too, so I get it.
Terrible. It was worse than the other day that I had a day of, because it was just nothing was going right. Everything tastes awful. And then I was just so upset. Like, the straw that broke the camel's back was my fork falling on the floor, and I just bursted out crying. I'm like, nope, this is it.
Been there. I've been there.
But no, it was so funny because one of the managers was like, okay, I'm going to look up jobs for you on Indeed. I was like, okay. So it's like everybody is fed up for me. And I'm like, thank you.
That's fair. I am fed up for you too.
It's stupid. Like, I'm not, because I did email the lady who would be like the one who started like the hiring process and whatnot. I emailed her on Thursday. And I was like, hey, just curious, blah, 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 you know, polite corporate talk, you know, essentially, hey, where are we at? I had my boss look it over and she's like, oh, yeah, that looks good. Not a word. So I'm being ghosted twice, essentially, because all I'm wanting from that is a, hey, sorry, it's taking so long. We're finalizing our decision.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Something that simple. Something that
That's
simple.
it.
That's all.
And if I'm not in the running up, tell me.
Who's that? Is that Grandpa? Go get him.
Oh, go get him. So I'm annoyed.
He's been gone literally all day.
Oh, I've lost Britt. Oh, no. Oh, you're back. Hi.
Hi.
I don't know if it's my interneting because it's overcast and stupid and our internet is stupid.
Could
But,
be
like,
my
things-
interneting too, though. I've
Oh,
had to
mine is
reset my router twice today.
Oh, my Lord. That's annoying.
Yeah, I woke up to no internet. I was like calling out for my Echo to turn on all my lights because all of my lights are smart lights.
Mhm.
Not all of them, but like the most important ones. The ones in the living room, ones in here, the one in here, and the one in my like the overhead in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Are all smart lights. And so I call out to my Echo in the morning, and usually because my bedroom is close enough to the living room that if I yell loud enough, that's how I realized, oh, my voice is still just shot to pieces today. That's great. That's what I texted you, and I was like, can we move it? And you're like, no. And I was like, okay.
What's bad is I wish we could because I'm also not, but it's like, no, the one time I actually have.
And this week is just one of those ones I was like, it's not going to work to do it during the week because I have my late week this week. It's the last time that I'm all done with these damn late weeks.
I'm like, oh, I wish I had Sunday off because then I'd be like, let's just do it tomorrow.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, because I canceled my lunch plans that I had because I'm like, because we like to go to different like restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
And the place that we picked for this time was like a chicken sandwich place. And I'm like, that sounds awful right now. So I'm like, hey, can we move it? And they're like, yeah, we're good. I feel bad because I like confirmed yesterday. I was like, hey, we still good for tomorrow? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, cool. And then this morning, I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This was supposed to go away. So that was fun.
Yeah. This morning, I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself today. And I was like, lunch is just going to be Jimmy John's.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered Jimmy John's to be delivered.
Nice.
I don't know where he's been all day. He left right before my shower this morning, which scared the heck out of me because I was not in a position to invite visitors up into my unit. So I had to make a mad dash someplace to shut a door.
Which is so funny.
That is all I'm going to say about that on the internet.
I know all the details, and it's so funny.
I figured you'd appreciate my moment of pure anxiety-ridden moments of like, I can't call out to him because I'm on vocal rest. Oh no!
Yeah.
So my go-to is the Beach Club on sliced wheat with extra avocado.
Ooh. I got a burger the other day with avocado on it. So good.
I do regret not getting the Euro today though. The Beach Club was fine, but like I was like, Beach Club sounds better than the Euro, and then I started eating that and I was like, should have gotten the Euro.
Oh no.
So next week when I get my Jimmy John's, I will get a gyro.
Sounds good.
Makes me just want to get a bunch of stuff to make gyros at home.
Ooh.
Maybe I will, because I'm guessing I'll be in control of dinner at some point next week.
It's one of those days where I wish I had like a little pressure valve and just release it and be like, "Wee." Like that would make everything feel better.
I just wish I could just like go back in time and not get this cold. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what's funny is I'm better. Like, I'm fine. I still have a little bit congestion and my voice sounds like this. That's it.
I just want to face plant my desk. It's just migraines are so weird because it's just head pain, extreme, but only on one side. And it's the weirdest thing ever.
That's weird.
It is so weird because, like, this side, perfectly fine, perfectly normal. I could stare at a screen all day, fine. This side, any smidgen of light, it's like I'm gonna explode. So that's why you'll see me do this a lot because it like blocks it, and also my hand is cold, so it feels nice.
I was gonna say I know somebody who has a very specific migraine medication that I think you should at least talk to a doctor about if you haven't. I've told you about it.
Because like mine works, and then there are days like this where nothing.
But it's preventative, so like it stops them from happening at all,
which would be nice.
Yeah.
So I might talk to him. I don't see my doctor again until like November. So
that's wild.
Yeah, it's because I've kept forgetting to like do the annual thing, and so now it's in November. So it's like that's fun.
There's a third one. I didn't even know there was a third one.
Yeah, it did okay.
I didn't like the first one. So I'm gonna watch. If I want to watch Avatar, I'll just watch Pocahontas.
Like visually, very pretty movies, but storyline, basic.
Yeah,
basic storyline. There's nothing special about it. They're just visually pretty because they do like the latest, greatest stuff. So
yeah. So I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of Avatar, if I'm honest. All right, should we bring in our? Oh no, we should do our prompt that we never seem to do. Ever.
Oh yeah. Let me move everything off of the prompt guy.
We never do our prompt, but you know, let's do it.
We'll do it eventually. Maybe. Oh, ducks are falling. Did you write on your board?
Yeah.
All right, ready, go. Amazing. Historical fiction, our favorite.
God.
Let's see if we like this one. Oh,
are we not going to like this one?
I don't know if I could say the words, so I'm just going to rotate it so everybody can maybe possibly read it. I don't know if it's going to like, no, it's not going to. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, where's my thing? I can't see anything. Hold on. Autofocus.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should pick a different one.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Anybody that missed it or isn't looking at their screen, it was talking about the unaliving of a rock star.
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
Pop
shit,
rock.
I should just
John Lennon.
remove all the historical fiction prompts at this point because I don't think we kept all. I think we did one or two. All right, and go. That is 2 cards, you goober. You go back in there.
Fine, you do one, I'll do one.
Too late, I already shoved it back in the thing. All right, it's adventure. Okay, this should be good.
That's much better.
Right. Visitors to a remote and mostly unexplored area of the rainforest hear reports of extinct animal sightings. They decide to search for it themselves. Things don't go as planned.
Okay.
Is that adventure or horror?
Well, I think you could make it either one, honestly.
My brain immediately was like, horror? Spooky, scary. All right, where?
Excuse me as I obsessively draw a cartoon character that I've been drawing since I was like, I don't know, a kid. Be right back. You okay? What happened?
Okay. Now I get to try. So the font on the document is 11, which normally can read, right? Cannot read far away. So we're going to squint at the screen. Actually, no.
Here is my cartoon character.
Why does he look familiar?
Because I draw him obsessively and you've probably seen him before.
I think I just seen you draw him. I don't think I actually... Do I know the thing that he's from?
He's not from anything. He's from my brain.
He's the guy.
The guy that I keep drawing obsessively.
The guy.
And have since I was like 9 or 10, something like that. And sometimes my brain's just like, draw him. And I'm like, okay.
I like how you have your little guy and I have little frogs that I draw. It's great. Where's my card? Okay. We're going to see how accurate my typing is without me looking at it.
Are you typing it in right now?
No. Okay. I had to raise the card because I couldn't read it.
Oof. That's not bad. The first word is a little bad, but that's
I figured as much.
And quite frankly, it was just a mistype. Everything else is correct.
Boom.
You just got visitors weird. I fixed it for you.
Yay. There's like a random C in there. It's like, hello?
And it also like visitoros.
I made a new word.
You made a new word.
Made a new word.
All right. It's time for our favorite guest.
Magic 8 Ball.
Will my voice ever come back?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Rude.
No, my voice is not clear yet. Will my hearing ever come back in my right ear?
Looks like a no.
Oh, that sucks.
Will my migraine go away today?
You know the answer.
Rude. I dropped the lid.
I will survive, I promise.
Are you sure?
No,
I can't tell if I'm blurry or if I'm just blurry because I can't see.
you're blurry.
Oh, okay. Why am I blurry?
I don't know.
Weird.
Will I beat Pokemon White today?
Definitely no.
Oh.
What a jerk.
Will I beat Pokemon White tomorrow?
I have no idea.
Okay. Will I beat Pokemon Sun this week?
You know the answer.
The answer better be yes.
This is what I look like to myself.
Yay.
Okay. I'm like, I think that looks good. Okay.
That's better.
Yay.
Will I ever finish the unwritten rules of hooking up?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Will the unwritten rules of hooking up become 100,000 words?
No.
Aw.
Thank God.
Sad.
You are determined. I already wrote a book that's 100,000 words, okay?
I wrote half a book. And we're just gonna be on it. It was like split and split. There's no in between. Honestly,
Because do you know how many words I've added to the Unwritten Rules of Hooking Up? I looked it up today.
isn't it like almost 20,000?
Oh, almost, yes, almost exactly 20,000 words.
So what's a few thousand more?
Get off of my stream.
Okay, I'll go
Right.
bed.
Will the 8-ball ever be in a relationship?
Ask me later.
Do you want to be in a relationship?
You know the answer.
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking you.
Do you want to be in a relationship?
Yes.
Oh.
Will you ever be in one?
Definitely no.
Oh, okay. Is that because you're an
Aw.
inanimate object?
Looks like a yes.
Ah. And I have to press your button in order to make you talk?
Looks like a yes.
Do you like when I press your button?
Ask me later.
It wants to admit it privately.
Do you like when I press your button?
Yes.
Am I good at it?
Ask me later.
Am I good at it?
Everything indicates no.
Rude. Rude.
I was about to say something, but I don't know if I want to say it on your stream.
Probably not.
Oh, I know. I can private message you on here.
That works. Secrets are very fun, actually, everyone.
Hold on.
I can't remember how to switch over. I don't remember how to switch over. Oh, I see it. Just read my mind.
Everything indicates no.
Oh, okay.
Well, that
So,
works.
so then,
I have no idea.
oh, you just don't know what you want.
I mean, that's fair. Takes
You
a while
know,
to learn what you want.
This is true. This is very true.
Let me think. Will all this work for the Unwritten Rules of Hooking Up pay off and the Unwritten Rules of Hooking Up go completely and utterly viral to the point that some kind of production company wants to make my series a TV show for like Netflix or HBO Max or something like that?
Most likely a no.
Fuck. Will at least go somewhat viral, like, you know.
Looks like a no.
Okay. Will I make any money off of it?
Definitely no.
Okay.
But it's gonna be so fun.
Will at least be fun?
I don't know the answer.
Okay.
You don't know what fun is.
Am I the reincarnation of some kind of animator from the past, and that's why I continue to draw my weird little guy all the time?
I don't know the answer.
Neither do I. That's my only theory.
It's a fun theory.
Yeah. Am I the reincarnation of Walt Disney?
You know the answer.
Yeah, it's probably no. I was going to say, I mean, anyway. Will I ever be sick again?
Ask me later.
No, I want to ask you now, will I ever be sick again?
I don't know the answer.
Me either.
Will I still have this tomorrow?
We don't promote that at all. Nobody should be consuming new media of that franchise ever again. If you want to be an ally to the LGBTQ plus community. No new media. Enjoy the stuff you already have. Buy shit new or buy shit used. Don't support new media for it.
Correct.
Nope. No new media.
Well, I still have this migraine tomorrow.
Ask me later.
Rude.
Will Kay still have this migraine tomorrow?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Hmm. Are you as foggy as their brain?
You know the answer.
You always are.
This is true. This is true.
Will
Are
Kay
we
get the
waiting on me
job?
again?
You know the answer.
Will Kay at least hear about the job in the next couple days?
Ask me later.
No, we want to know now. Will Kay
We need to know now.
hear about the job in the next couple days?
Everything indicates yes.
Oh. And will Kay get the job?
Yes.
So although it will be worthwhile, good.
Will Kay enjoy working a corporate job?
Yes.
Okay.
I figured as much. Because the part of my current job that I like is the office part.
And you get to work some of it from home.
Yay! It's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna have to clear a spot for it though.
Will the commute suck?
Looks like a no.
Oh.
That's shocking.
Will that be because the like schedule that they will have at their
Ooh.
the new job will be like just that prime time to miss like the really bad traffic?
Ask me later.
It's supposed to vary, so I'm not surprised. Is it because I listen to audiobooks?
Ask me later.
Oh, jerk.
Is it because they listen to audiobooks?
I don't know the answer.
Oh.
Is it because I'll get YouTube Premium again so I can listen to the podcast that's on there?
Definitely no.
Oh.
Well. Definitely not that.
Well,
Definitely
dang.
not that.
I was looking forward to that. It's the Magnus Archives for anybody who's curious.
Will I meet Will Wheaton this fall?
No.
Yeah. It's probably way too expensive.
Will I go to a card show this year?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Okay. Doesn't look clear to me either.
Will I buy myself a Switch 2 for my 40th birthday?
Most likely a no.
Will I buy it before my 40th birthday because I just can't handle it?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Okay.
Will you get money from friends who will provide the money to buy it?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I was gonna say all of my friends, none of my friends can afford something like that. So why are you staring at me like that, or did you just freeze?
No, I have an idea.
Will I enjoy playing Pokemon Scarlet when I do get it?
Definitely no.
Oh.
That's
Is it
so
because I'm going
funny.
to choose the wrong starter again?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Okay. I have an affinity for the hard mode starters for some reason.
That's so funny. I don't even. Who did I pick? Oh, I'm stupid. Quaxley.
Quaxley.
Because we're doing all ducks
All ducks except for one.
except for one.
And tell the stream your name.
My name is Jeep.
My favorite thing.
I
And
love
aren't
it
you
so
going to
much.
get one non-duck and name it Rav or something?
Yeah. It's gonna be funny.
Jeep. That was genius when I was like, at one point we were like, their name needs to be Jeep.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I should do like an all duck thing. That would be so funny. And you were like, you need to name your character Jeep. And I was like, you know what? Yes.
You need to name your character Jeep if you're going to have an all-duck Pokemon team.
I was so close to just capturing a bunch of Psyducks and being like, this is my team.
Look, I love Psyduck as much as the next person, but Psyduck is not that great of a Pokemon.
No, but it'd be funny. Just Quaxley and an army of Psyducks.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. It's great.
See though, you could start a whole Pokemon channel of the games of like, can I beat this Pokemon game with just Psyduck?
I need to get me a Psyduck shirt so I can like do a face cam with it. It would be hilarious.
I don't even know what games you can get Psyduck early in except for like Scarlet and Violet. Because like Gen 1, you have to wait all the way to the Seafoam Islands, and that's pretty damn late in the game.
Yeah.
Yes. Kay is, in fact, the duck overlord.
Praise be the ducks.
At least my favorite Pokemon is a strong Pokemon, even though they may or may not have totally screwed him over at some point by not giving him good attack. He has good special attack, or is the opposite? No, it's the opposite. Terrible special attack. That's what it is. Terrible special attack, amazing physical attack. Psyduck.
Psyduck, Psy.
Duck, Psyduck.
Psyduck.
I used to be able to do Psyduck.
I
used to be able to do Bulbasaur.
Show.
Bulbasaur.
Psyduck.
That was the only time I ever picked. No, that's not true. Gen 1 and Gen 3 are the times that I picked the easy mode starters. Not the first time I played Gen 1, mind you. That was hard mode starter. What is that?
It's Zorua.
Huh?
It's Zorua.
I don't know what that is.
He's in Gen 5.
Okay, I haven't seen
also
that
one of my favorites. He's fun. He's a dark type.
Okay.
I have more, but they are either still in their box or they're way over there. I have a Charmander one.
Pokemon Pops I have are the original starters.
I have a Charmander. I have a Charmander and a Pikachu. And then I've got Absol in his box still.
The original starters are on my Millennial Cringe shelf. I have the shelf that's over here with figures and stuff. That one is they're themed, except for the bottom shelf. The bottom shelf is just what I have left. That's the theme. Miscellaneous.
I love that the theme is miscellaneous.
Yes, the theme is miscellaneous. But yes, I have one shelf that's Millennial Cringe, and it's like dead set in the middle. It's my Millennial Cringe shelf.
I feel like all my shelves are just cringe.
Well, you are a millennial, same as me. I mean, I am also a millennial, so
it is also just a collector's hoard.
You do have quite the collector's hoard.
I do.
Yeah.
And it's not just one collection. I have tried so hard.
And don't you have 2 rooms in that house that are
yes.
like yours to utilize?
Yes. In fairness, the other room is like mostly my stuff, but there's also stuff in there that's not mine. So it's just like.
I was genuinely shocked when I moved from the downstairs unit up here. And I mean, like, I was able to fill out pretty much this entire bookcase. And somehow everything that I own somehow fit into a studio apartment.
I mean, didn't you have less stuff?
No, I haven't bought a bunch of stuff since moving up here.
Oh.
I just condensed it all as much as I possibly could. Wild.
Mm-hmm.
I find myself running out of space again now. And I'm like, how? I technically live in a 3-bedroom house.
Right.
Granted, one of those bedrooms my dad still uses. And another one of those bedrooms is my office for work. So I'm not trying to put stuff in there.
Yeah.
I only want to put stuff for work in there. So
makes sense.
Yeah. So really a 1-bedroom. It's just basically this level right now. So, but yeah, wild. My dad eventually is going to pack up his room up there. And then that's going to become crafting and my mom's like creative room and my guest room. So good luck to tall people because you're not going to have an easy time up there.
Oops.
I'm like average size height wise and I don't have an easy time up there. At least I can stand up in it though. For those of you who don't know, it's a half story. So and half stories shouldn't exist. They're so silly. Like why do they exist? Why are half stories a thing?
Half story would work if you're not super tall.
Well, like I said, I mean, a half story is fine for someone like me at 5'6", but like, But like, you know, at one point I was dating somebody 6 foot tall. Like, talk about awkward. So, will I ever have a house with a normal sized upstairs?
Yes.
Oh,
Will it be in Colorado?
Looks like a yes.
ooh,
With the guy from the, what was it, the Broncos?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh. And Kay still going to New York?
I don't know the answer.
Oh.
Am I going to Minnesota?
Looks like a no.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, you would not live here very well.
Well, the friend that I reconnected with, she wants to move to Minnesota, so I was just curious.
Oh.
I was just curious.
Move back to Minnesota? She's from Minnesota?
She's from the north, and her family moved down here, and she wants to go back up because she misses the cold. 'Cause
Where
it's-
up north?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But it's like around your area, kind of.
Well, in Minnesota standards, I am not up north.
Well, up north to me.
Will I move up north?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Will it be before or after Colorado? Oh, wait. Will it be before Colorado?
Looks like a no.
Will it be after Colorado?
No.
Oh.
Will it be during Colorado?
Everything indicates yes.
Oh, so is it gonna be like a cabin situation?
I have no idea.
Does Bridges have 2 houses now?
Definitely yes.
Oh. Well, if I'm gonna be marrying somebody from the Broncos, I guess we're rich. So
Oh, you're not rich. You're rich. Ooh, fancy.
fancy. So I'm gonna have like a vacation home?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Okay.
You're going to have a vacation home.
You know the answer.
Will it be in the Brainerd Lakes area?
Yes.
Oh. Will it be on the Whitefish Chain?
You know the answer.
Will it be on Gull?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Okay. Will it be one of those?
No.
Oh. Okay. What other lake would I want to live on?
I don't know.
Will
it be on Pelican?
The answer is yes.
Will I buy my old house, the house I grew up in?
Yes.
Oh!
Okay. You're like, I want
for
to
me.
take my history back.
I'm good with that. Doesn't look like the house I grew up in anymore. They renovated the whole thing.
Magic 8 button. Will I fix the house this year?
Ask me later.
Will they fix the house this year?
Looks like a no.
Oh.
Next year?
Ask me later.
Will they fix it next year?
Ask me later.
No.
Will it be the year after that?
Looks like a no.
Oh, okay.
Will they ever fix the house?
Yes.
Okay. Will it be 2027?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
That's unfortunate, but okay.
Will it be early 2027?
I don't know the answer.
Will it be spring 2027?
Definitely no.
Will it be still the winter time, like January?
Definitely no.
Okay.
Will it be summer?
I have no idea.
Will it be fall?
Definitely yes.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's because I'm saving up for it.
Is it because they're saving up for it?
Definitely no.
Oh. Are they not saving up for it because of Pokemon cards?
The answer is yes.
Accurate statement.
How dare you out me? We knew. Is that a problem? I can stop when I want to.
Will my house eventually have a swimming pool and a jacuzzi?
Definitely no.
Thank God. I don't want those things.
I don't
Especially in the
either.
state of Minnesota, they are actually a detriment to your home valuation.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because you only use them for 3 months out of the year here.
If that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, it's 3 months. Aside from that, it's too cold.
Oh,
My hair, this is like a lion's mane today.
rawr.
I don't even know what to do with it. I just
But what
gotta
is
pull it back
this?
into a braid.
Hold on. Mine looks fine.
Will my hair ever be tamed again?
I don't know the answer.
Will I get a haircut?
Looks like a yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know how my natural hair is going to work during the summertime because last year it was during the summer that I started the
That's right.
method. Officially, like, really started to like do it, and it was super frizzy last year, but that was because it was still healing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it's pretty much all healed, and so now I'm not sure what it's going to do this summer when I'm all of a sudden in the humidity. So I don't know what's going to happen, man. If my hair is going to cooperate or not, I might have to actually start to like invest in like the actual mousse and gel and stuff, and do the scrunch out the crunch method instead of like the softer method that I do, because that would probably stop the frizz. But
yeah,
who knows? I would only ever do it on filming days anyway, which would normally be today, but I just don't think it's going to happen today.
no.
Always happening this way.
Silent film.
Will my hair be super long?
Looks like a yes.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to get it past this. This is usually about as long as it gets.
To your hips.
Looks like a no.
Yeah,
Oh, good. That's really
the
long.
small of my back.
Definitely yes.
Okay. That's, I think, as long as I've ever gotten it, is the small of my back. It's a lot harder now because I do cut it every 12 weeks. I'm going to fight as much as I possibly can this summer to not straighten it, because I really want to stay on top of this and not straighten my hair.
I believe in you. You got this.
I've just never had like natural hair like this during the summer before. The last time I had natural hair was, well, the last time I was doing natural was when I was in high school, and I went to Mexico, and I literally woke up one morning with like, so I took a shower to like deaden it down, and then I put it back in a braid, and it never left the braid the rest of the trip.
You're like, no,
No,
you're not doing this.
I have a feeling that's what my whole summer is going to end up being. Just a braid all summer.
Probably.
I'm out of water. I'm out of tea. I'm out of patience. I'm out of a voice.
I was gonna add to it, but I can't. I'm out of a brain, I guess. No thoughts. No bra. No thought. No thoughts. Head hurt.
Okay. Let's talk about our goals again for next month. So basically, we're keeping our same goals.
No, I'm changing mine totally and completely. So I'm gonna do the writing prompt and then do world building.
Yeah, my goal is staying the same.
Gotta mix it up a little.
Yeah, because I gotta finish the second draft, and hopefully I will in the next maybe week. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Like if I'm gonna move on to another second draft, or if I'm gonna write the epilogue book for the series.
Would book 2 change any because of book 1's alterations?
To an extent, yes, but they're not major changes. They're more minor. Also, book 4 would be affected.
Mm.
But again, only very, very minorly affected.
Oh, Oh, I guess just go off of vibes, whichever one feels fun.
Well, if I moved on to another second draft, it would actually be for Between the Vines, which I finished earlier this year.
Ooh.
I would do that second draft because I have a feeling that one will come out before the series, just because of how I'm writing the series. So, what?
What are you waving around?
The stand from a microphone.
Oh,
What do you think this was?
I thought it was a pipe. I'm like, mind you, no glasses. That's what I see.
I do smoke pipes. I do not, for the record. No matter how my voice smells. It was like when my roommate in college came home after a concert and she goes, I can't hear out of my right eye. And I went, good.
You know what? Same. I also cannot hear.
Wait,
Oh.
does my former roommate have hearing in her right eye again? Yes, I do know the answer, and the answer is no. Matter of fact, back on Facebook, you remember back in the day when you could have like your favorite quotes or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my quotes that I had was, I can't hear out of my right eye.
I love that. That's great.
Oh, I wish we still had those. Like, I wish I had them somewhere because there were some really good ones. There were actually like some really profound ones, and then
Right.
some that were just absolutely ridiculous or out of context were ridiculous. But I don't remember what I was saying anymore. And I got on that tangent.
I don't know. I lost it.
Well, I want to go beat Pokemon White. And Kay wants to probably go lay down.
Or at least not be on my computer.
Yes. So we're going to end the stream early today. If you couldn't tell, we were trying to like move the stream along a little bit faster than normal because neither one of us are feeling up to it today. We just don't like breaking streaks, okay?
Yeah. Speaking of, I think I did a Snapchat, so we're good.
Perfect. Because I tend to forget Snapchat exists. So Kay is holding the fort together on Snapchat.
I am, truly. I will not let that streak die now. It's too high.
You thought it looked like a dinosaur wand?
You little.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, no matter how my voice sounds today, because I said voice smells, and that is how I got. Anyway, no matter how my voice sounds today, I've never smoked a darn thing in my life.
Right.
Not that there's any judgment on people who do. I'm just saying I never have. Even though my voice definitely sounds like I do a lot. So,
but you do not. So it's fine.
Anyway, all right. Thank you all for joining us for this short stream. Oh wait, how was our Easter weekends? Mine was fine. I was alone all weekend. I was not in Colorado like I was last year.
Mario came out. I survived.
I just lazied around because I could.
Yeah. I worked.
That's all. But yeah, last year I was in Colorado, so nothing will beat that. The plan was to do that every year, to do this like family trip to Colorado. But then my niece decided to sign up for a thing that allowed her to go to Paris. So she was in Paris. Yeah. So she was in Paris over Easter. Well, she came home like on Easter, I think. But my niece got to go to Paris, and so my sister was like, you know what? It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to do like a big family thing when we can't really like have the whole family together.
Yeah.
Because last year was so much fun. It was my sister's entire family, my brother-in-law's parents, and my parents and myself. And it was just a lot of fun being in, we were all in the same resort, and like I was literally just over my sister and my brother-in-law. And then It was just a quick walk up the stairs and through a door to get to where my parents stayed. And then my brother-in-law's parents were actually in another building, but the three of us, like the rest of us, were all in the same building within just a few minutes walk of each other. And you know how I feel about mountains.
Yes.
So anyway, so yeah, thank you all for joining us for the shortened stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. We'll see you all next month. Kay did not pick a day or time, but that's okay. Just look out for the notification. Usually I do it the day before, but yesterday I was like, I'm going to see how I'm feeling tomorrow. And if I'm not, my voice isn't back, I'm going to ask Kay if we can move it. And then we couldn't. So I set it up this morning instead of yesterday.
It's fine.
Now you can do a day ago. Huh?
Now you can rest your voice.
Now I can rest my voice, go back on Volco rest, and hopefully be better on Monday. And then I'll hopefully film my video for this week on Monday, or else there won't be a video this week, which sucks. I don't want to miss a week, but you know what? My health is more important. So, all right. Goodbye, everyone. I'm not going to do my normal bye because I'm just going to start coughing if I do.
Bye.